I took a side to a summer hockey tournament. It's a friendly environment, 1-day festival type situation, and there was a significant number of teenage players, so between the age of 14 and 16. At stages of that 1-day festival, the younger players were discussing tactics themselves. Right, so the youngest are therefore dictating the tactical plan for the next game. What didn't work when we lost the first match? What might work if we change it this way? Now that was quite a low key event. The 20, 30, 40-year-old people in that team lost nothing by giving up leadership roles.
Right.
Is that sort of what you're talking about? Giving them opportunities for players to grow and develop into people who understand the game better and therefore can participate in the plans and the game plans and tactics?
That is exactly it. Exactly. I remember attending Coach and Coach just recently, where they actually put a word to it or a phrase, push pull. Yeah. So you practice this in practice, or you do this in practice, where you ask them. You don't always tell them, this is what we should be doing. This is what you should have done. You actually ask them. So then what? And then what could you have done differently? So you get them to talk, you get them to start to think about the game differently in the practice setting. So again, as you take it to the competition level, they're able to deal with it and they're familiar with it. So even now at the academy, we have kids under 12 where, I before I was like, okay, we're going to play this system. I was like, okay, guys, you all decide. We went through all the systems. You all decide how you want to play. And again, you'll be amazed at what they know. You'll be amazed at how they talk about it. And it just even different ways you actually learn from them sometimes, because they also see their players, the strengths and the weaknesses, and they're able to make the changes. So I think the earlier we start this, the better for the national teams and for the captains, I think.
So this pluralistic mindset, this group dynamic which you're describing, some old school, more autocratic style coaches and captains might feel that this is a threat to his or her authority. Would you agree? Do you think that's relevant these days? Is that still important?
Again, if it's old school, it depends on where you're coming from and your personality and how you view captaincy, right? And even coaching. Are you there and placed in a position as being a captain for pride, or to look good, to have authority, or to have power, or are you there for the team, right? Again, that comes right back to one of the qualities I think a captain should have: humility, selflessness, where you're just about the team. Because if you're just about the team, and then you'll be able to see that it will benefit the team. In terms of the coaching aspect, again, we're moving away from autocratic and coach-centered to athlete-centered, where again you're about the team and the athletes and how they can prepare, how they, to prepare them to be successful, what works for them. So I really think it's about changing the mindset to moving from self in both situations, moving from self to thinking team dynamics, teamwork, all about the team.